What's up everyone? Today I have this is the G502 Lightspeed gaming mouse. It's wireless and it can be wireless charging if you choose to. I'm going to grab this little adapter that comes with this mouse pad. I'll grab everything now. Okay, here is the Logitech G Power Play mouse pad. It is a mouse pad that supports wireless charging. And here's the little adapter that you need to insert into the mouse to make it work. Alright, but here is the mouse. We are going to unbox it, show you what you get inside, and a few of the features that it has in the software, which is Logitech G Hub, where you customize all your Logitech G products, like their gaming stuff. So, if you already know about the G502, which is their, hold on. Oh, there's the mouse. If you know about the G502, which is their gaming mouse, it's very popular. They made a wireless version called the G502 Lightspeed, which has their wireless technology called, well, Lightspeed. Well, here it is. It's a very nice mouse. Hold on. Gotta peel off all that plastic. Even if it needs using a tweezer. And I think that is all. Yep. That's all of it. Anyway, there's the mouse. What else we get in the box? Remove this piece of cardboard. And next, you get this, which is all the weights that you're going to use to tune the mouse. And also the wireless adapter and some kind of extension, well, kind of converter brick to convert micro USB into full-size USB, so you can use this possibly with your Android phone, I don't know. Anyway, inside the mouse, you can remove this by pressing here and then lifting up, and that is where they intend for you to store your wireless receiver. Right in there. And now, if you do own the G Power Play mouse mat, you'll want to put this little, I should just call it a puck, which it really is, inside there. Some instruction manuals, a sticker, obviously. No more, they only include one. A USB cable, nice. So you can charge the mouse if you're not going to use it with wireless technology. So there's the USB cable. And you can put this away, saved for later use, if you ever plan to use it as a pure wireless mouse. Now, me, I like to have as much weight in the mouse as possible. You might be a little different. You might choose to have less weight, and that's totally fine. So, I'm just gonna insert these smaller weights into the mouse. 2 of them have been done. You can put more, but that means you can't use the wireless charging technology because the other 2 weights actually go in here. Can I store them here? No, I can't, so I'll just have to put them in a Ziploc bag or something. So each one is 2 grams. So by doing this, I'm adding 8 grams of weight to the mouse, which might not seem too significant, but it actually slightly is, sorta is significant because I can't get that last one out because I want the 2G to be showing. Yeah, I know, I'm a little weird. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so I've added 8 grams of weight. Might not seem too substantial, but Actually, it kind of is. Like, the amount of, what's the word, momentum it still has when you slide it across the mouse mat like that, it varies because when there's more weight, I think there's more momentum. Easy physics, right? Anyway, that is the mouse. I'm now going to plug it in to the computer, and we'll see what it can do. I'm going to show you software, lighting effects, and all that. It's a very nice mouse. Very well built, just like all Logitech products. Well, okay, maybe not all of them, but most of them. They do very well products. They make very nice products. And that's no exception. As you can see in my history of, if you've watched my videos before, my history of purchasing computer accessories. Anyway, on to the computer. Okay guys, here we have the software to the mouse and the mouse mat. The mouse mat is pretty simple, the mouse pad, whatever. You can change the lighting effect of that little G on top of it right there. And you can also pair a new mouse that will work with it. Anyway, we have the G502 Lightspeed connected. Here's the G502 Lightspeed itself. It comes stock with this much. I have not changed any settings. These are from factory. I personally like just having 3 settings, so let me just put them back to how I remember how my old one was. No, that's perfect. Okay, so here is the first tab, sensitivity. You can put 3 of them, set the DPI shift speed. That's a special button you can press. Okay, so that looks good. I choose the fastest report rate. Okay, assignments. What do I remember having? Here and here. Okay, yeah, you can have a lot of stuff there. Lots of defaults, lots of, ones you can customize, macros, whatever. You can put them on this mouse. So you can do better in gaming, apparently. That's what its intention is. So let's see, I remember having... Let me just think of what I remember having. Oh, right, a macro. And you can apply the macro here, and it will actually get ready to take a screenshot. There it is. I'm gonna just exit that. Okay, it looks mostly set up. Let's just look at the lights. Yeah, looks good. And here are some settings just for the Lightspeed mouse. I can turn on the DPI lighting, which actually looks pretty good. It's there, those 3 lines. Okay, yeah. It looks good, everything. So you can have a different light when there's low battery. I don't know what the device startup effect is. I never knew what that is. But yeah, there are 3 tabs of customization. Some kind of G-shift option that allows you to have a completely new set of functions on the mouse. I never used it, so yeah, I like it. It's pretty good. Very fast mouse, very well balanced, I should say. That's the word. It's a very balanced mouse. There is no, you know, feels very high quality because it is. And yeah, there's my mouse on its mouse pad that can wirelessly charge it, but you can also charge it with that little USB port in front. Yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.